right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. So, for those who have not heard, or for those that probably don't care, Red Lobster is declaring bankruptcy. Basically, they're going out of business. They've lost so much money over the last 4 or 5 years. And it's not one factor. There's a couple factors to it, but there is definitely one thing that they did to actually try to get out of the hole from losing all this money that actually caused them to get a lot of traffic, but that traffic caused more money to be lost. So let's get into some of these articles and some of these little things that I found real quick. So ABC has a little article in ABC 7. They have a little article. What went wrong at Red Lobster? It's all you can eat shrimp and crab to blame.
What? What?
For those that don't know, and again, I really didn't know. I haven't been to Red Lobster in many years, and there's nothing wrong with Red Lobster. It's just I just not really a fan of it. It's it is what it is. It's a discount seafood restaurant in a sense, and they had an all-you-can-eat shrimp, and I think long time ago, they had all-you-can-eat like snow crab legs, and that was a big problem. They actually lost a lot of money when they did that, and I guess they did not learn or they forgot. But they switched over to shrimp thinking, well, shrimp is cheaper, but seafood is expensive. And they did this around, what was it? It was around 2020, 2021, around there, trying to recover because, of course, when the whole world shut down, that was definitely one or maybe the start of all this going on right now, all these closures that are going on. Because, again, there's some parts of this industry in a seafood restaurant, it's not going to do usually very well to go. Especially like you would think maybe a discount seafood restaurant would do better, but it didn't do too well. They actually lost a ton of money because, again, a lot of people don't really want to order to-go seafood. The stuff that are very popular to-go are usually like, pizza, Mexican food, Chinese food. Those things do very well when it comes to takeout. And of course, there's some other factors, that do, they do well in their little economies that they live in. But this right here, seafood, is just one of those things that does not do well for takeout. So when the world was shut down, they really didn't do too well, and they were just hemorrhaging money, like many restaurants. So it's not like they were not by themselves. So just one quick line, or one quick paragraph, just to give you a understanding of how bad this decision of endless shrimp was. Red Lobster misjudged just how many seafood lovers would pour into the restaurants around the United States and fill up their stomachs with pounds of sweet, juicy crab legs drenched in lemon and dipped in melted butter. While it was a delicious deal for customers, it was terrible for the company. Red Lobster lost $3.3 million in 7 weeks. This was with the crab. The shrimp was even worse.
Fun fact, Red Lobster has lost $11 million this year, and they're predicting that number will almost double to a $20 million loss by the end of 2023. The main reason? People are eating too much shrimp. The Red Lobster all-you-can-eat shrimp deal has been a staple of the restaurant for many years. But this year, people are eating way more shrimp than they predicted, which has been strongly led by creators on TikTok using girl math to show that if you eat more than 30 shrimp, you're essentially making money. But this isn't the first time this has happened to Red Lobster. Back in 2003, their all-you-can-eat snow crab promotion almost bankrupted the restaurant, when people ate way more snow crab than they were expecting. And that's the whole reason they switched over to shrimp, because shrimp is way cheaper than snow crab. But Red Lobster did not learn from their mistakes, and now they're going to have a massive financial loss for 2023. To try and recover some money before the end of the year, Red Lobster has raised the price of their all-you-can-eat shrimp meal from $20 to $25.
So that was going on. Just to give you a little taste, and I'm talking about it increased foot traffic by over 4%, which 4% increased foot traffic for such a large company. It sounds like it's not a lot, but it's a lot. The problem is that us Americans kind of always take a little bit too much advantage of these things. So, this is what happens. It's kind of what it is. People, I know I'm saying they make it sound like we're the bad people, and it's not that we're the bad people. Hey, opportunity knocks sometimes, and people, it's just always when it's overdone, it never works out well. And that's just kind of this story, how it is.
I'm gonna show you how great I am. Great I am. Great I am.
This kid's gonna be somebody better than anybody ever knew.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
I had someone that maybe did like 70.
70 shrimp is a light snack. How is that the record? My waitress was so proud of me, I set a new record at my local Red Lobster. This is my greatest achievement in life. $27, that's 1/4 per shrimp. So proud of myself, best day of my entire life.
So there you have it. I'm not going to show you any more videos of people eating large amounts of shrimp. There's plenty of videos on TikTok of people just going to Red Lobster and just sitting down and only eating plates and plates of shrimp. It is what it is. I don't even know. I don't even know really. There's nobody necessarily. You can't blame the customers for taking advantage of a deal. You could blame Red Lobster for not seeing that we were going to do that. Not me, but there's more people that are going to take advantage of situations than not. Even if most people went in there and just kind of ate what they could eat, you get such a percentage of people that go in there and just want to just eat the house down, and that's the whole thing with buffets. That's why buffets are the way they are sometimes, because people take advantage of certain perks that you would get in a buffet. And this is kind of like a buffet, but you're sitting down and they just bring you the shrimp. So I don't know. What do you do? Who do you blame? You blame Red Lobster. You can't blame the people. You can't blame the consumer for this situation. You can't. Yes, it's one of those things that, because they ate too much shrimp, that's just one of the things. You can't say they ate too much shrimp, because there's a lot of factors. The shrimp seafood price went up. But, was they expecting people to be eating over 100 shrimp with this deal? Probably not. They probably were expecting people to go there and eat the endless shrimp with other stuff. But not us. Not us. I mean, I've been on social media now for a little bit, and there's people that are literally looking for deals or figuring out how to get over on an establishment or in a restaurant or whatever establishment it is. All these hacks, they don't come out because people just want to see a hack. A lot of them are because they're looking to a way to get over on a business. Again, all that stuff just always cause prices to go up. And they eventually did raise it up for $5 more instead of $20 to $25. But it's one of those things that you can't really blame the people. So don't think I'm blaming the people. But it's a little bit of ignorance by the company. And I think the company was sold to a non-American owner. And it's almost like they blame the non-American owner for not assuming that Americans were going to just really, really take advantage of this great deal. It's one of those things, people, no matter how big they get, these companies, no matter how big they get, they're still prone to making stupid mistakes. So I blame this on Red Lobster. Just estimating how people would react to this. It worked out way too well. And people, people we're going in there, making their TikTok videos just to see how much shrimp they can eat. I mean, and it is one of those things. It's not good for the person. It's not good for the business. But you can't really blame the customers. You almost got to, again, a lot of the rules that people don't like about some of the companies is because if they give you an inch, people will take a mile. It's just always true. This is another example proving that. And it's not a bad thing. It's just people will take advantage of it to an extent that sometimes, and it's not the people's fault. I mean, people will take advantage, or some people will take advantage of situation. Don't really care if it's really gonna hurt the other party. And I'm pretty sure the people in these videos were never thinking that these actions was gonna hurt a big business. And it was not individual, but it was a cumulative effort that really they weren't really doing it together. It was just multiple people doing this. Yeah, it cost them. And seafood is expensive. We had the world shut down. That caused the prices to go up even more. So yeah, there was a lot of other factors, but this was the main driving force for dumb closing restaurants. Leave your comments below. Subscribe if you haven't. Be safe.